Hello humans! Today I have my memory card so I can remember. Hold on. We got the right memory card on there. Memory card. Forgot to do that. Anyways, give me a thumbs up right now, please. And so this week's episode, we're gonna get some progress on Stein. I'm gonna show you all my forgotten projects that someday I will get to them. I don't know. We're gonna work on George's caddy this week. George, you watching? We're gonna put some mounts in this like we did to the other job the other day, and that's what we're doing, frame mounts and some flooring maybe. But I think we're definitely gonna get some frame mounts made for this thing. So I'm sure George wants his car back. Okay, that's it. Let's get this thing started. Too much stuff to walk over. Let's try and get out of the picture. You've seen my shop. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's get a little R&R. Get the shop all set up outside. Dan's gonna come over and we're gonna redo all the brakes in that car. Oh boy, Dan. All right, so we're gonna put the fender liners in. Those are crappy. So those gotta still go in. And I got some interior in the back. I gotta put some, don't let me forget, I gotta put rubber stoppers here so the window doesn't slide down. But, all right, I guess I can start putting the interior back together. Like none of this is together. Dash is not in, none of it. The interior, look at this, none of it's there. But this is just going back together and back on the road. So, I hope you guys... Oh, I gotta do the interior in this thing. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna seam seal this whole thing. All these floors they made a mess out of. I'd like to get it back together though. Stupid me keeps taking on work I don't have time to do. I should just tell people no. Don't have time. I'm just putting it back together. It doesn't matter. Get her done, Tim. Get her done. We will fix this wonderful thing. The handle fell off. It's kind of stuck in place right now. I'm going to weld it on. Why, Tim? Just buy a new one. I've kept this alive for very long. See, I had to fix that end of it there. This is all fell apart. This fell apart. The bottom was all crushed and fell apart. I had to seam seal inside there. Now I get to weld the handle on. I just keep it going, you know what I mean? Hello humans. So I'm putting this interior back together. I got most of the dash back together now. Everything was ripped out of this car. So I'm putting that all back. It's hottest day of the year too. Holy cow, is it hot. I'm using the door panels as shades. I got a fan going. It is hot. It is hot. But anyways, so I found a rug upstairs. I brand new one. Putting it in Stein. Why? I don't know. I have it. I was going to put it in Sheila, but I'm going to get a blue one for her. For that Trans Am. Put the seats in. So I'm going to bolt all the interior back in it. I got started putting these in. I got that up there. I'm not putting one of those in because I don't feel like buying one. I'm just putting this back together, so it's gonna have everything except for that thing up there. It's getting there. Once I get the interior in, a couple fender liners, got my alternator, realized it was missing pieces, and the Hornets are still coming. More stuff the guy lost. This thing, I don't even think this is from a Trans Am, so more than likely it's not even the right size. It's not. I gotta find a bolt for that. Oh, God, this guy. He must have stole that to put it on another car. How to enjoy a nice summer day you have here. That out there? Whatever, anyways. And all your friends. All right, it's actually starting to come together. Starting to look like a car in there. Oh boy, it's a whole day's worth of work too. Okay, Stein's really starting to look like a car now. Gotta put some other pieces in, but getting there. Yeah, new wiper blades, that looks nice. So I'm not super familiar with Z28s or Camaros, but I don't, like on Trans Ams, we have all have a flare there. And none of these Camaros have spoilers there. Huh. So, got to get some more clips. Interior's just about done. I ordered some of these. The clips that go inside there. These things. This is all what I have left for trim to put on. So these go around the top of the windshield. I had to get a bunch of these clips. I had a headliner I found upstairs, so I peeled all the other stuff off it, a couple layers off it. I sprayed it real quick with some I sprayed it real quick with some sealer. Now I'm going over it with this. I'm gonna put a couple coats of red over it. I don't feel like spending a lot of money for a headliner. So whatever, I'll be into it for 35 bucks, 40, maybe 30 bucks. See how it comes out. It already kind of looks okay. Floor panels are on. Okay, I painted that thing red. It looks okay from the inside. It's good enough for me. I could have done a better job on the headliner, but it's fine. It's red. But everything else is bolted in. I spared you guys hours of me assembling stuff. So poor Flipper is like, oh, when you gonna work on me? You were going good, and then you stopped. I know, I get too many projects. And then this car over here is like, well, you put wheels on me, and then you just gave up on me. But I did not. I did not. I found a motor for you. And I'm going to be putting a motor in. A buddy of mine has a 68 Pontiac 350. It was running when he pulled it. Of course, he pulled it a long time ago. But I should be getting a motor in that, so we'll be doing that at some point soon, too. And I still got to finish all the parts for Sheila. That's Sheila's hood. And poor Sheila just sits there, just waiting. Just waiting. Still got to do something with this car. Maybe that one. This car's like, well, I've been here for a long time. You haven't done anything with me. Then there's this car I just bought, the Galaxy. That's still parts. I got some parts out here, but anyways, that's still sitting here. I still got to do stuff to that. Anyways, the Galaxy. I'm gonna get that running this fall. I'll put a seat in it, just the driver's seat. Just bolt some stuff into it and get that running. Guy around the corner from me, not even a quarter mile away from me, bought a 64 Galaxy about the same time I did. Went and stopped by and saw him. Talked to him about it. Then we have this car just sitting here. The Bandit. A real Bandit car. Just sitting here, waiting. Just waiting for me. He's like, I've been here the longest. I've been here over 20 years. No one's touched me. The heck? And I still have to paint that one. Zeus is done. It's under the wraps. Frank's done. I have too many projects. I'm going to work on this thing today. Make some brackets like I did in that last video. Here we go. Okay. There it is. All built. Okay. Got one of George's bolts out. Heat always works good. So I'm cutting all the bad metal out. Getting rid of all this. Back to where I can weld. Cut my mount, put it in. Okay, so I'm started cutting this out. So that's his bracket. What's left of it. That's what's left of it. This hole. Alright, so I had to grind out this hole a little bit to get this to fit nice and snug. It wouldn't even fit in there. Now I got it in there. Alright, so I started with this, my bracket, trying to make a bracket here. There's just too many weird roundnesses and bends to this. So I'm making a piece to fit inside there. I'm gonna cut that out, weld this piece in, so I can have kind of the shape I need. We'll see how this works. All right, so I'm getting this in place. There's my spot. So it's getting there. I'm gonna cut some of this out of here and some of that out of there. I'll make it all nice. So I gotta build up a piece here. Same thing over there. It'll look like a nice bracket when I'm all done with it. And I gotta, once I put this piece in, I gotta cut all this stuff out once I form my bracket. But just too hard to make all the angles and stuff. This is just gonna be way easier to build it with what I have. Oh, hey. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Double tap, I don't know if that does anything. If you don't want to like, subscribe, or comment, there's really nothing I can do about it. Have a good one.